I am early. I'm a couple minutes early. Okay. All right, do hashtag live, hashtag replay. Let me know that you're here. Pop in the comments. And so you can get into the drawing for the weekly comment drawing. I am going to be sharing this into the Bling Boutique, you guys. Okay. And I already have some pre-questions, some questions asked in the comments in the Bling Boutique that you guys want answered. So pop on, talk to me in the comments section. Sometimes it takes a moment for it to come through so I can see you. But in the meantime, I'm gonna pull up my thing here. Okay, so I originally was gonna go live at 5 today. So today, all right, let me just tell you what the plans are for today. So for my daughter's 10th birthday, my husband and I weren't really sure what to get her. So we made up a card and told her she could have a dinner date with mom and dad, only mom and dad, and a little bit of a shopping date. Okay, we chose today to do that. All right. So at first I'm like, okay, 5 o'clock, we'll drive up to the Mall of America. She wants to go to Chipotle. And and we figured, well, if we go to the mall, there'll be lots of different places she can go to, right? And all that stuff. So schedule it for tonight. Craig gets off work at 6-ish, so he'll meet us over there 6:20. I'm like, oh yeah, 5 o'clock live will be just fine. Then I looked at the radar. You guys, if you're in this Twin Cities area, like we're getting some massive weather here. And I'm just basically trying to beat the storm, is what I'm trying to do. So I needed to push forward the live. So as soon as I get off here, I'm going to grab my kids, drive up to my mom's, drop them off at drop the boys off with my grandma or with my mom, their grandmother, and then we're going to head up to the Mall of America and make sure we are in a parking ramp and then head into the mall. We'll be completely safe in there and the car will be just fine in the parking ramp, but I don't necessarily want to be on the road. So this is why we're early. Why we are live early. So as you hop on, hashtag live, hashtag replay. I see like 3 people are watching, but I don't see any comments yet. And I don't know why that is. Okay. Maybe not 3 anymore, but I don't know. Pop in the comments. Let me know you're here if you do catch this live. If you don't, because you thought it was supposed to be at 5, I apologize. Like, seriously, I'm just trying to beat the storm, trying to get to our destination before it hits. We're not driving in it, and we're just safe in a parking ramp and in the mall at that time. All right. Hey, Regina. Yay. I see some comments. My contacts in today. I was laughing at the still. You know how whenever you do a live, it always pauses in this one section before you can hit play. And I was looking at the still on yesterday, and I didn't have my glasses on or my contacts in, and I'm going like this to try to see the comment. I had to giggle at myself. Okay. All right. Are you ready for this? We're going to answer some questions and then I have to reveal some prizes. And I do need to tell you guys. Okay. See, you didn't realize I was live either. See, I'm trying to go live early because we're trying to beat some storms. We're getting storms, Regina. I love storms, but I just don't like to be on the road during storms, obviously. All right. So here's the deal. The link in the description. Okay. We are 5 orders away from hitting 20 separate orders. Okay. 20 $50 plus orders. All right. We're trying to make it a giant week, you guys. One of the questions in the comment section of the one question I'm going to read for tonight's Talk About It Tuesday is how close I am to the trip. I am super close, you guys. All right. I'm super close. I'm going to give you the details later, but if we get 5 more people to order a $50 something on the link in the description, 5 more, that's it. I'm going to draw a winner to win a designer item. All right. So all 20 of those people are going to go in a bucket and then I'm going to draw for a winner of the designer item. All right. You're going to get a surprise designer item at your doorstep because you helped push to hit the 20 people this week. So if you can't order, maybe talk to somebody else who loves jewelry and be like, this is the week to order. Guaranteed prize. Okay, guaranteed prize with your order. And then you're going to go into a drawing for a designer item. I'm giving away a lot this month, you guys. I am giving away a lot because, listen, I just need to earn this trip for my husband, right? And I'm really close. Okay, so 5 more orders. That's it. 5 more orders. And then I got to review some prizes here in a moment. So first, let's get to some of the questions. And if you didn't post a question in my one comment section of the post that I did, post it in the comment section of the live, and I'll read it and I'll answer it today. Okay, and you'll get points into the comment drawing. All right. Kathy asked me, how close am I to the second trip? I am, after everything that I have so far in my back office gets submitted, I'm only 2,500 points away. 2,500 points away, which is so incredibly doable. And plus, it's not just my points, it's also my new recruit points. So I have some new recruits on my team that signed on since January, and anything they submit goes towards my trip points too. Okay, so it's not just me that's going to be able to hit those. So 2,500 points, that's it, you guys. That is it. I would love to hit that mark before Wednesday next week, because that's the deadline. I don't want to be up burning the midnight oil trying to hit my points by then. So that's why we're pushing this week to get as close as we can. And then flooring it next week. Okay. All right. That's how close I am. Other than jewelry, have you ever done any other type of direct sales? That question came from Jan. And no, I have never done anything besides jewelry. And I don't think I would ever do anything else besides jewelry, because we are so spoiled, you guys, with our compensation program, which is another question in here. Our comp program that we have as a stylist, the perks that we get as a stylist, the things that we're able to do for our customers, all these things. I am so spoiled here in Park Lane that I don't think I would ever do anything else. Seriously, either it's too complicated. Like, that's one thing. If you're looking at direct sale companies and you're like, what's good? Break out a spreadsheet and look at their compensation plan and all that. And if the compensation plan, and at some point you're looking at it, all of a sudden cuts off and you don't earn anything past a certain point, move on. Okay. If the compensation plan is way too confusing for you to even understand, move on. Okay. Seriously, that, I don't think I will ever do anything besides Park Lane, because we're just so spoiled here. Okay. How frequently do you have to roll your numbers up to your leadership? Is it easily tracked or monitored? I'm not really sure if I understand that question completely, but yes, we have an easy dashboard that we're able to see all of our numbers all the time, and roll it up to our leadership. Since I'm at a leadership level and I have a team, if I want to earn compensation on my team, I have to personally sell like $600 a month, and net a month. That's full and half off items and sparkle boxes. I count towards that. I don't need you to get confused with all that, but that's $600 a month. And they do that on purpose, because if I, as a leader, am not pulling my weight, why should I even be earning anything from a team member? Right? That makes complete sense to me. But I'm able to easily track my numbers. I'm not ever getting pushed by my upline to do more than I'm comfortable with. Okay. So the only one pushing my sales is me. The only one pushing my goals is me. My upline will support me 100%. Mary Grace support me. If she knows I'm going for something, she's going to be checking in with me and making me accountable. Now, does she push her goals on me? No. If that makes any sense. What's the next trip that you'll be taking besides the one you're working on now? How far in advance do you know about it? Great question. So yeah, we are in 2 trips a year. Okay. Right now we are in the last, not 6, 7 days, 8 days, 8 days of earning St. Thomas. Okay. They always announce our trip when the new catalog comes out, and the new catalog is going to come out in July, and the new collection. That's when we know our next trip. But in the last couple trips, it seems like they have been counting our sales and our recruits like a week or two prior to even knowing. So it's like we're earning this mystery trip, but they don't let us know until our convention. Okay. So we don't know how far in advance. Okay. But we get like basically July or July through like November. My favorite trip I've ever earned. How many have you earned? Ooh, how many have I earned? I'd have to add that up. Do you hear the thunder? Love it. My favorite trip I've earned so far. I don't know. Like, Aruba was amazing. The food in Key West was stupendous. Our accommodations in Aruba or what were out of this world. What was the last one we earned? Oh my goodness. I mean, there's so many perks. I don't know. I don't know what to say my favorite is. I really don't, because each one, Cabo was fantastic. Cabo was great. That was the one we just went on in the fall. I mean, Paris was fantastic. Let's just put it that. But comparing Paris and Cabo are like comparing peas and carrots to me, because they each have their different perks to them. You know what I mean? So it's really hard for me to answer that question, Regina. But so I'd have to add up how many. What's my favorite piece? Do I wear jewelry all the time when you're not? I don't wear jewelry at the gym. I don't even wear my wedding ring at the gym because, listen, I lift weights, I deadlift, I do other things like that. I don't wear any jewelry at the gym. Okay. And my favorite things to wear: mochi earrings, domino rings, hazy bracelets. I'm in love with the Isla hoops. I mean, that changes all the time, and impression earrings in the summertime when I'm on the boat. Okay. All right. How many hours a week do I typically work? What's your business? Does your business run itself behind the scenes while you're taking time off, or how do you cover while you're out of the office? Great question. Facebook has a wonderful thing where we can schedule out our posts. So if you see me posting every day at 8 a.m., it's really like the Facebook is allowing the post to go up every day at 8 a.m. So it takes some time to prep for that. But when I'm out of the office, I typically try to have something planned to run while I'm gone, and all of that. So yeah, I typically pre-plan that, so it's kind of always going. Okay, you guys know whenever I'm out of the office, you guys are earning some kind of swag bag that I'm bringing home from wherever I am at. Yeah, so it does sometimes run behind the scenes, but it's pre-planned. You know what I mean? It's pre-planned. Do you know a lot of other stylists when you go on a trip? So here's funny thing that you asked me that. So Cindy wants to know if I know the other stylists when we go on all these vacations together. Yes and no. Yes, some of them I do know, and I do know personally because we work together behind the scenes. And then no, but they know me. Meaning, like, when we were in Paris and I was walking with my mom, I had these people trying to get my attention. I don't know who they are, but they recognize me because I get to model the jewelry. I get to do the reels for the jewelry. So they see me, they use my face to show off the jewelry, to show off all the reels and stuff. And so they're thanking me for the PR material I'm doing. So they know me in a way, but I don't know them. So that's kind of weird and fun all at the same time. Make sense? Okay. And then how are we compensated? A percentage of the number of sales. Okay. Compensation plan. Listen, this is what's mind blowing to me. I'm glad somebody's finally asking this question. Because seriously, I've been wanting you guys to get nosy. And I'm talking quick because do you hear the thunder? Okay. Compensation plan. Here's the deal. I'm famous. Oh, funny. I don't know if I am right. It's that makes me nervous. But anywho's, compensation. When you start as a stylist, you earn 30%. 30% of all your full and your half off items. Okay. Your full and your half off items are put money into your paycheck. All right. We get paid weekly as we submit sales weekly. So that's also exciting. And some companies can't do that because it costs a lot of money to run commission every single week, right? So 30% off of full and half off items. With Park Lane, you can give yourself your own pay raise, meaning once you sell like so much in your career, you get an automatic 2% pay raise, and you always keep these pay raises. So as you move up the level, regardless of whatever happens to the team, if you're building a team or any of that stuff, if you need to take a break or if like your team falls off, you as a stylist continue to earn your percentage always because you've earned it. They never take things away from you, ever. Okay. They do not lead with the stick. Okay. That was a thing Mary Grace said on the Free Jewels call last night. They lead with a carrot. They lead the business with a carrot. Always something to go for, never anything to punish you, ever. Okay. We're going to leave soon. So you guys get ready to go. Okay. All right. I do earn money from my downline, and it all depends on what level they are. If they're a fashion stylist, they start off at the very first rank. I earn 15% off of their sales. So, and as they move up the rank, my percentage gets a little bit smaller, but not really because they're also building a team. So then I earn off of them and their team, and all of that. But again, and it says, am I responsible to train my downline? When you work your way up the level, yes and no, because training, there's so much training across the board underneath the Mary Grace umbrella. Like we have a lot of people that excel in certain areas and we learn from them and then we train our team. And so there's always resources to learn, always. And isn't my daughter obsessed with jewelry? No, not yet. Not yet. Okay. All right. Okay, revealing prizes, then I got a jet because this thunder is coming in hard. Okay, Miss Lorraine, she is number 11. She gets $100 Park Lane jewelry shopping spree. Yay! And you guys, if you catch this on the replay and you have a question, pop it in the comments and I'll go back and answer that later. Okay, and then Katie A placed another order, number 17. She gets a $50 shopping spree. So congratulations, ladies. Round of applause. Pick your items and listen, 5 more numbers with surprises in them. So as you guys, if we get 5 more orders, that's it. I'll do a designer item drawing. If we get more than 5, I will make up a 21st prize. Okay. And as you guys order at this point, I'm probably just going to let you know right away what your prize is rather than revealing it live because I need all those items in by tomorrow. Okay. All right. Did you make it to get a trip for I'm 2,500 points away. 2,500 points away, but it's not just my points that are counting. It's also some of my new teammates that are counting too. So when I say that number, don't think like, oh, she's got to do that all herself in a week, which you guys, typically that is what I do in a week. So yeah, or I can do that in a week. But it's my sales and new teammate sales that are counting towards that number. So I'm super close, you guys, super close. So do me a huge favor, share my link, share the new collection with a friend, and say Stacia's giving away the farm this week and next week. I'm gonna come up with some amazing things for next week. But this week is the random prizes. Okay, 5 more numbers. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining me early, and pop questions if you want to ask them for Talk About It Tuesday. I'll get to those later. Be safe out there if you're in the Midwest and getting hit by storms, and I'll see you later. Bye.